you do that,
Did somebody make their controls name Jahzz0 and then they play King?
they're just a fan.
They're just a Jahzz0 fan, I guess. Okay, actually getting into it now.
Yeah, this isn't. I'm not sure how well you know this matchup. We don't really have any Kens to my knowledge, at least active ones.
Yeah, no. Yeah, none that are around nowadays. Because there was Crescent, but I don't know if he goes to anything now.
And Ken, I think, is one of the characters, probably the most that, like, Jahzz0 is going to very quickly determine whether Ben knows what he's doing when Ken gets hits. Because the defensive counterplay, I don't know it, but I know the SDI is quite specific. And there are ranges and there are DI patterns where if you don't know, Ken will just take his max string and he will kill you. He's a very explosive character.
You said killing. DEEPBLUE already lost the stock.
He just died, yeah. And I'd assume this would be tough for Meta Knight. I mean, you have dash attack, you don't really have the multi-hits besides back air to get through him, and I
haven't played any top Kens.
I mean, I'd imagine Ken can SDI down and get out of a lot of the combos. I'm not quite sure. Is he dead again? Oh my god.
Okay.
Is he supposed to die there? How light is Meta Knight?
With good LSI, maybe still dead.
Jahzz0 is
doing his thing.
Yeah, and what I said earlier about the
all right, big ladder.
Oh, nice focus. What I said earlier about Ken, just knowing how Ken works, knowing when you're allowed to swing, knowing what to do when he hits you, can lead to some very snowbally pools matches, and that is not discrediting Ben. Ben is very, very good, but number 2 in Georgia for a while. I know he has a Riddles win. Jahzz0, very, very good. I don't know if he's been traveling quite as much as Omega has.
Is he? I don't know. He might still be on the Street Fighter run.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. Jahzz0 is known for one thing. Jahzz0 is the parry god. So watch out for that. He prides himself on being able to parry any move in the game. That is his thing. And that's a 3 stock. But Ben showing signs of life in that 3rd stock. I mean, I think Jahzz0 was at 25 when Ben spawned on his 3rd stock.
Yeah, no, the issue purely was just when he gets hit and letting him get those hits. Because it is hard to keep Jahzz0 from getting those hits.
He's really good at it.
Really scary, the nair really scary. So many mix-ups out of it, if it even so much as touches your shield.
Yeah.
Sticking with the Meta Knight, though.
Very patient player, but he knows when to take his spots, and he's very optimized. I mean, there's a reason he's probably the best Ken.
Going right into game 2, changing nothing. Just go right back in. Like you said, DEEPBLUE was showing life right there.
I don't disagree, but even stuff like that little overextension, I guess didn't take too much damage for it. Very nice, gets the up air, down air. And yeah, I'd love to hear DEEPBLUE's rushing out. I don't know if today's a Meta Knight day. That's kind of how he is. It's like he doesn't.
Today's a Meta Knight day.
For a guy who plays a lot of characters, not much of a counter picker except in extreme cases. Usually he's just playing his character of the day. That one,
I got baited.
He does, yeah, he does that. I believe Mercury told me that in the car because I believe Kemet had to play. I believe Kemet had to play Jahzz0 earlier, and that's what Mercury was saying was he will go for those kind of mix-ups to dummy check you and see if you know how to do it. One thing to watch out for too, like a lot of top players will do that. Like if you play Peeb, he will up tilt, and whether he does draw up tilt will depend on like how. After that will depend on if you punish it, if you get hit by it. Like people go for what works. So goes for the dummy check with the Shoryuken, doesn't get it, and just such safe pressure too. Oh god, okay. Yeah, parry there.
Alright. DEEPBLUE back in the corner. Jahzz0 down to not give up a whole lot of space. He's keeping the pressure on. Looking for a kill, it looks like, actually. Which is crazy to say 61.
Yeah, I mean, you're one. Oh, he almost got it if he got that parry. Missed one finally. But
that Shoryu? Yeah,
I am quite.
And crossed up the DI?
Yeah.
Jahzz0's kind of nuts.
He's very, very strong. Again, probably one of the hardest players here to play if you're playing him for the first time because there's just so much you're not gonna know. Makes it back from there too, which is very impressive. DEEPBLUE just, it's hard for him to get anything going. He's getting out hit, he's getting out boxed. Jahzz0's defense has proven to be a lot better, whereas Jahzz0 will hit DEEPBLUE. DEEPBLUE will go for something like a landing nair. Procon.
Oh, Procon, okay.
For those who don't know, Pro Controllers, I believe it's your stick being close to the arrows. You can get accidental toss. That just won out. We got a Georgia Meta Knight or something, because this is kind of...
Yeah, this feels very knowledgeable.
This guy knows what he's doing, I think. Go.
There was Moxie there for a while, actually.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know if she played a lot of Meta Knight while she was there, but...
Interesting. I guess probably want to drill run.
Yeah.
And
Jahzz0 looking pretty strong here.
Yeah. I mean, again, this is also, I'm sure, to make it out. So, again, DEEPBLUE, very strong player. Players like Furf, very strong players, but the gap is there. These are seasoned, at this point, these are the new generation of top players.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised.
Can we even call Jahzz0 new generation anymore?
Good question. I mean, he's been around for a bit, but like, I would say new generation top players, not new generation, but like
right.
He and Omega kind of, they both went from like regional threats to, oh my god, what happened? They are probably top 50 or are easily beating top 50 players, and you're not even like, you're like, oh, okay. I think this is personally going to be better.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't switch sooner, honestly. I assumed, like I said, he was going to start the Palu, and this is looking very, very hot. I've never seen his Palu this fast before.
Yeah, very fundamentals Palu. I think Palu, probably throughout the game, and especially right now, probably his best character, the most well-rounded, really complements his playstyle. He just has a really, really strong sense for the game.
Oh, but big damage coming out.
Why am I scared that he's gonna die? Like,
if he has the eyes right, he wouldn't. Unless Jahzz0 has some secret magical thing I don't know about.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how the layers work. If Ken can read the SDI and get kills earlier. I thought he died. Okay. This is so scary. You just don't want to be here. You're gonna die. And it takes the first stock. I mean, he's able to get that juggle, but one reoccurring problem, he can't, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, he hasn't
been punishing that at all. I think Nair will beat it. I'm not quite sure. And then he hasn't really been hitting the ledge traps afterwards. Hasn't really been able to get a feel for the timing, which Palu hopefully will help with that. Very strong ledge trapping. Yeah, nice Nair trade. Yeah,
that's another option, I suppose. Just drop down with that Shoryu trade with the Finair. And then boom, free edge guard if he's not ready to mash.
I mean, it was quite strong. Jahzz0 hasn't had to go for the Shoryu very much this set, but good recognition on DEEPBLUE. We'll have to see if he can find an answer for... Yeah, I was going to say, he gets the answer there. Nice.
Ooh, a little
I like the idea.
Great idea, though.
And another parry, and that is going to be a problem. Palu, probably one of the easiest top tiers to parry her timings, because she is doing... Her rising Nair is the multi-hit, which you don't have to worry about parrying, and then her landing aerials are both pretty parryable. You can do a down air mix-up, but that requires different spacing, and Jahzz0's probably going to catch that. And you see there, I think he got that F smash because Jahzz0 went for a parry on a landing aerial.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Doesn't get the proximity jab. That would have been huge damage if he did.
Yeah. Oh, I'd have to imagine maybe a miss input.
All right, back to the stage for DEEPBLUE. Nice down air, up air. Ooh, great escaping disadvantage from Jahzz0 here. Interesting.
Bold, very bold. I like it. And nope, not yet. Oh, but
yeah, that one. That's the one. Yeah, that is
stands up before the hit can. Oh, maybe not. We don't know. There might be some delay.
Little delay.
That was strong showing from Jahzz0.
Jahzz0 looked very strong.
DEEPBLUE started to pick